A Sunday special here in Hohoe as Hohoe United step up against Asante Kotoko, and they've come here in Hohoe just to make amends.
Are eagerly looking for victories.
Big one for a lot of these players in the Hohoe setup because the very first time they're coming up against a big club like Asante Kotoko. History is being made in Hohoe. Everywhere you pass through the streets and corners of Hohoe, you get the feeling that something big is happening in this town.
And then you have the main man,
Tijani Abdul Rahim Bashiru. He knows Kotoko too well from his days at Hartsabok through to Legon Cities and just recently Young Apostles. So he knows too well. Alex Osam and then Bless Awaji Yakubu Wasim. Another look at his watch. That's the kickoff for this afternoon's fixture here. In Hohoe is United up against Asante Kotoko. Match day 13 of the Ghana Premier League. Hohoe United versus Asante Kotoko. Senati with the clearance away. Good play. Here's Osman Sofian. Chance for Hohoe. He drives one. Misses the pole by a whisker. Good run.
That was a brilliant run there from the captain, very much inspiring. Look at that edge. He went past Joseph Amwa, struggled to pick up the pace with him. He blasted one, missing the post by inches. Brilliant run from the captain.
Gareth Hussein Zakaria sends a long one in, aiming at Morifin Donzo. Donzo tries to go with it first time.
But Donzo would have a lot to do because these are seasoned centre-backs who are difficult to beat aerially.
Joseph Amwa gets the ball into a space where there's no...
For Patrick Esiedu, not a good time, but you know, Joseph Amwa with his utility nature has to prove his credentials.
Daniel Osei. Sofian sends in a ball, but there's nobody arriving in red for Hohoe. Okay. He should be a major concern for Hamzata. Corner bent into the Kotoko box away by Hussein Zakaria. Here's the captain, Sofian Usman. With the outside of his boot, was trying to get one onto the part of Senati. He had to take the alertness of Joseph Amwa to rescue the situation for Asante Kotoko.
A very intelligent and witty player, Sofian Usman. Once he made that pass, he ran into a very good position, picked up the return. Just look at that, brilliant pass there from Odro. He picked up his captain, looking at how impossible it was with the left foot, with the outside of his right. Decent delivery. But Joseph Amwa right in the position to make that clearance.
Corner for Hohoe. Corner taken, and that was close. Paul Kwame arriving to meet that ball to open the scoring for Hohoe United.
That was a giant leap there. You could see Kamara was caught in two minds whether to come out. He made a late decision, but that was a good run. Free header for Paul Kwame. Well, he didn't really have a rosy time with the Porcupine. Very strong aerially.
This should be a foul, but I thought the referee had hesitated to whistle, but Samba O'Neill knew he was the last man and just had to bring his man down. Francis Odum getting in the way. Free kick for the home side. Hohoe United said that this could be his last season with the Porcupines. Mohamed Kamara.
He's a player who is very much desired by most top sides in Africa. And we'll be looking forward to that.
Odro bends one, and it's a stunner. An absolute beauty. Oh my word. Hohoe United have jumped into the lead, and it's a brilliant free kick taken by William Odro. Spectacular.
Excellent delivery. A peach of a strike from William Odro.
Oh, magnificent. Well taken, the bend on it, the precision, the accuracy, and it's turned Hohoe Stadium in party mood. Well taken, William Odro. He actually scored for Hohoe in that 4-1 win over Karela at this venue. Free kick. Throw-in taken by Al Qasim. Chance for Hohoe for a second, but again is the goal scorer or draw
of the game. Samba O'Neill needs to calm down at this moment, knowing that the referee is cautioning him.
Haruna, lovely skill. Here is Senati for the home side. Senati with a cross, well defended by Setko Jose. It's a corner for Asante Kotoko.
It's been a very terrible game, therefore, to say Famwa, he's struggling to match the pitch, to create.
2 goals in 12 games for Senati. Now he bends the corner to the near post. It's cleared away by Zakaria Fuseni. Here is the captain, Osman Sofia.
His confidence is increasing. He's getting a lot more onto the ball, and he's striking from afar, knowing that any decent strike could beat the goalkeeper in post.
Namayaya.
How confident they were at winning games and route getting to the Ghana Premier League at this particular venue. This hasn't become a fortress like it used to be.
The Premier League is a different ball game. Hohoe United are delighting the fans with some eye-pleasing football. Odu.
Now, to repel the attacks of the opponent.
Kamara is called into action, but Baba is there for Kotoko. Usman loses the ball and he's left it behind him. And here is Baba. Aqua. Poor pass, cleared away by Kwame. Gideon Coffee whistles to bring the first half to an end here. A look at his watch, blows the whistle, and it's Hohoe United who gets us going for second half action here at the Hohoe Sports Stadium. In that game against Mediama last week at the Babayara Stadium, a game Kotoko had to dig so deep to equalize after Mediama had taken a 2-goal lead. Here is Baba, on to his left, creating the space. It's Hubert Jehu, back to Baba. Baba checks on to Jehu. Jehu with a cross, and it's straight to Kweku Musa.
What was always going to be picked up by the goalkeeper in the goalkeeper's area, too close to him. There's absolutely no way for Murray Fendonzo to have anything on that.
Hubert Jehu, desperate to get on the score sheet. He scored twice in Kotoko's 4-2 win over Karela. And Hohoe United have a player down. It is Daniel Osei Jr. Daniel Osei. Now Aqua, he's got Murray Fendonzo out front. He goes past his marker. Good run from Aqua. Now Aqua drives, but it's low. Kotoko with a chance against the woodwork, but the flag had already gone up.
That was a very good drive there from Peter Amidu Aqua. The final effort lacked any promise, and Murray Fendonzo, as always, not time in his rant. Poor positioning from him.
Poor throw-in, Malkasimi goes straight to Baba. Now Jehu. Here is Baba. Donzo. Here with Jehu. That's a foul.
That they rely on for creativity to keep the teams back. The second half seems.
Odum hangs on. Samba shows strength. Odum seems to be lacking support here, but he does well to hang on. The hold-up play is brilliant. And the goal scorer, Odro, wants to take matters up with a cutback. And Samba clears it acrobatic. Considering the nature of the game, Hohoe would obviously want to consolidate their win and possibly get all 3 points. A chance for a second. Odro's glancing header, just going wide.
As you'd expect. Odro right there, very brilliant delivery. He couldn't get onto it, but football could have probably been the Black Princesses or the Black Queens by now.
If his father, Abu Sufyan Osman, is at this venue watching, he'll be very excited to see his son. He had chance. Joe is brought down just outside the box. Referee reaches his pocket, and it's a yellow card.
Joe getting past this man. Daniel Osei knew if he had allowed him, he would have pulled the trigger.
He was just trying to get into a right space where he could drive.
And how do I end this game now that Kotoko are getting into the game and creating lots of opportunities?
Runs to the touch lines. Samba Oneo, Adam Inusa. Adam Inusa bends one, and it's straight to Kweku Musa.
Too direct, too feeble. This is more routine. The goalkeeper found himself the right place.
As Adam Inusa's ball looked to have struck the arm of Adomako. But it's Hohoe United who want to turn defense into attack. It's William Odro.
That was the best call from the referee.
Aqua. Amwa swings in across. Inusa, Walid Fuseni, Hamzata, and he's blown it away. Adomako with the header away. Amwa swings in across. A chance for Kotoko. Hubert Jehu with a chance. Goes to Aqua with a little flick onto the bar, and it goes out. And asking a lot of questions of this Hohoe defense. Little flick from Aqua onto the bar, and it goes out.
That was quite a bit of a surprise, expecting Hubert Jehu.
Host Dreams FC on match day 0. And this Hohoe fan comes of worse. He has to go off through that injury sustained from the tackle. Tries to put 1-2 for Anane, but Hamzata arrives and gets the ball away, but he's gifted possession to Michael Yabua. Yabua goes for goal, but it's feeble. This way, a miracle needs to happen here for the status quo to change. The moment the flag went up and the whistle went, the fans thought it was the final whistle, but that was an offside call. This might be the last kick of the afternoon. Musa delivers. Here's Anane. He drives and it goes outside. It's a goal kick.
That was a very good delivery there from him. He knew he had to turn, but his shot just missing the post by inches.
History has been made. The very first Premier League meeting between these two sides.